If I use your class as an example, so in your class, some students have so some students have one pen, some students have two, some students have three, some students have four, some students have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, one student have 10 pens. Understand? And how many students are here? Oh, depends on the thought. So now you go around and ask, hey, the first student, how many pens you have? Okay, the person says 10 pen. Then you put a dot here. Okay? Then you go and ask another student, how many pens you have? Oh, I have 6 pens. So how you read this is one student has 10 pens. Then this one is also one student has 6 pens. Then for the rest, I think you know how to read, right? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4 students. How many pens? Have 5. Correct. That's how you read. Make sense? Then you just read for the rest. For the rest, I'm not going to read. So write down the number of students that were surveyed. So how many students are here? You count the
Dots.
Yeah, count the dot. Because if you finish writing all this statement, right? Okay, by the way, the statement, right, is for you to understand. The question never asks for it. But I think it's good that you write down so that it's easier for you to understand what the dot program is portraying to you. So you count the dot is 24. So it's 24 dots. So 24 students. Just like the question I asked you just now. You should have 30 dots, right? Then now let x be the number of pens each student has. Write equal to the range of values of x. So what's the range of value for the number of pen? So basically they want the range of value of x. So that means the range of value of x. That's what they want, right? They want the range of value of x. They want the range of value of x. So x is replaced by, they say x is the number of pens. So x is replaced by the number of pens. Understand? So in a way, let's say if I just now the question is what? 1 book, 2 book, 3 book, and 4 book, right? This is the number of books, right? Right?
Yeah.
So if I ask you for the range of value of number of books, so what is the range? It's from
1 to 4.
Yes, so you write down is from 1 to 4. But how do you define this in, this is English, 1 to 4 is English. How do you define this in math inequality? 1 to 4. So, in between. Understand? I give you some 10 seconds to digest. Okay? Make sense? Make sense or not? Okay, so therefore if you go back to your question here, your school one, so they want the range of value of number of pens, right? Where are the numbers of pens? Here, right?
Yeah.
So the English statement is from 1
to 10.
to 10. So English, this is English, right?
Yeah.
So mathematics is 1 and 10. So put the 1 first, put the 10. So basically this is the start, this is the end.
Yeah.
Then you put the x in between, then you give the smaller sign. And equal lah. Understand or not? So if you write from 1 to 10 in English like this, then you put the 1 first, you put the 10 last, and then you put the x in between, and then you fill up with this smaller equal sign. That is 1 to 10. Okay? Then write down the outlier value. You know what outlier is? Outlier means like so special. That's the meaning of outlier. Outlier is so special. It's like, let's say you are sorry, this is not I don't want to stereotype you, but imagine if you are a girl and then suddenly you come next week with a haircut like me. So this is called outlier. It's like so special. So in this case, if you read which student is an outlier student, isn't this the outlier student? The student that have 10 pens, while the rest only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And this student is so special, have 10 pens. Like, wow, how come you only have 10? You understand? Do you understand the meaning of outlier now? You understand the meaning of outlier? Okay? So let's say a math exam 40, 50, 60. Oh no, not 40. No, sorry. Just want to make it simple. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say you go and survey. This is the score of a quiz. So what's the total score for this quiz?
5.
Correct. So the dots are the number of students. So what do you observe? Most of the students, they score 3, 4, and 5, right?
Yeah.
And then suddenly there is this student who score
0.
0. So which one is the special one or the outlier? This one. So the score of 0 is an outlier. Does it make sense? What's the meaning of outlier? Okay. Good. Next. So that's why 10 pence. Okay. So once again, so write down the number of boys in class A. So you just calculate just count the number of dots. Do you know how to count the number of dots so that you don't miss out one of them? Do you know how to count so that you don't miss out? You count one by one. Like this is 2. Wait, sorry. You count 2. And then you count. Circle it 1. Circle it 1. Circle it 2. 2. Basically write the number on top of the dots. Then you count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, and 1. And then what you need to do is use your calculator and add up all the numbers that you have written. Understand? Understand not? Understand not? Okay, good. That's how you count. So therefore you should get 24. They say describe previous distribution. So what is the distribution? What's the meaning of distribution, you know?
The way they.
Yeah, the way they show up the dots how the dots are distributed. Okay, so I think you can see that most of the student so-called they call this a cluster cluster. You know a cluster? It's just like, have you heard of the COVID cluster in Ang Mo Kio? Or the dengue fever cluster in Ang Mo Kio? You know what it means?
It's like gone.
Yeah, like certainly there is a hot zone, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so same thing. So the distribution in this dot diagram is they mostly cluster from where? From 10 to 16. That's why they say most of the push-ups are between. So probably you can say, okay, most of the push-ups are between. So they say the most of the push-ups are yeah. So you just need to, like, the cluster is from 10 to 16. Just like most of the cases happen in Ang Mo Kio. You understand? That's why sometimes they call it there is a Tampines cluster. So what it means is most of the cases happen in Tampines. So if they say, oh, there is a cluster in Geylang Bahru, so that means most of the cases happen in Geylang Bahru. So the same thing So can you see a cluster here now? So the same thing, if you look at the question just now, so I think there is a cluster here, right? So most of the students have 1 to 5 pens. Okay? Next. Write down the number of boys who did more than 10 push-ups. More than 10. So you know what's the meaning of more than 10, right?
Yeah.
Is 10 included?
No.
No. So therefore, here is 10, right? So 10 included or not included?
No.
Not included, so that means everything gone. So you only count here onwards. Count the dots here onwards. Make sense? So that's it. So if they ask you for the fraction, how? What's the fraction of so instead of number of boys, what was the fraction of boys did more than 10? How do you get fraction?
16.
16 over the total number, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 24. And do you just accept 16 over 24?
No.
What you need to do?
Simply.
Correct. So you divide by a 2, you get 8, you get 12, divide by 2, you get 4, you get 6, divide by 2, you get 2 over 3. So 2 over 3 is the answer. Or if you are lazy, use your calculator. The calculator should give you the simplified version immediately. Clear? Very good. Okay, so once again, how come they keep giving you dot diagram? So seems like dot diagram is going to come out.
Yeah.
Now you see, you need to represent the dot diagram. So they say the length of 20 potatoes. Okay? So you need to put the length of potatoes below lah. Okay? Then you just imagine lah, you have 20 students, and then each student bring one potato, and then the first student the potato is 12 cm, the second student is 8 cm, the third student bring a 7 cm potato, then the fourth student bring a 10 cm potato, and then you can go around and do the survey. Okay, so very good. I'm going to test you on the dot diagram. I'm going to give you a question on dot diagram, and you're going to solve it. Alright, can you copy down this question first? Just, not the question, just the dot diagram. Can you see? 19 then over 26. Just get this down, and then I'll give you the question. actually you just make use of this line can already. Oh. You just make use of the line so you don't need to you understand me? Try not to squeeze everything together, just this line should be the first level. Then the line above should be the second level. So where you have total you have 4 level, right? Never mind. So next time when you're asked to draw, you just make use of that. So you don't have to use your ruler already. Understand? So let me just confirm the diagram is correct first. So the first line I should see 19. Okay, 22, very good. Okay, very good. Okay, good. So I'm going to give you a question. So below here is 19 to 26. Okay, good. So below here is score of a quiz. By the way, the total score for the quiz is 30. That's below you. The total score for the quiz, that means full mark is 30. Full mark is 30. Okay, good. So now the first question: how many students are there? So how many students are there? Hey, you never follow my method. I never asked you to count again. How I asked you to count? Correct. You must use my method in order not to miss out. Are you trying to use your brain to somewhere now? I know you are not so smart, but don't surprise me, okay? I am not very good with mental calculation. I don't think you are. So what's the total students?
14.
14. How do you get 14?
Add.
Yeah, add all of them up, right? Okay, now good. So, which one is the outlier? That's the next question. Yeah. So actually you should write score 90. Yeah. 19 marks is the outlier. So those who score 19 marks is the outlier. Okay? Next, what is the percentage of students who score 26? What's the percentage of students who score 26? Actually, the percentage comes from fraction. So the question you ask is, what's the fraction of students score 26? What's the fraction? Then you convert the fraction to percentage. So what is the fraction of students that score 26? Yes. So then convert the fraction to percentage. How do you convert fraction to percentage? Quick, how? Forget conversion Get it into decimal number first. Then, from decimal number, you times 100%, yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. But do you want to write this down or you want to write the most exact number down? Yes. So this is the percentage. Okay, you have forgotten how to do conversion, huh? Okay, so make sure you remember. Okay, last question. What is the fraction of students who score more than 20? Fraction of students who score more than 20. How many students? More than
13.
13. So 13 out of 14. Because I asked for a fraction, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So last question. What is the range of score of the quiz? What is the range of score of the quiz? So you write down the English first. The English. Then. And in between. So let's say over here we talk about score, right? S. S. So how do you feel? Very good. Okay? Okay? Now. Very good. That's it. So you should memorize this. Go back, memorize this. Okay? That's how you do this question. Or dot diagram. Okay. So you also need to learn about cone.
Pyramid. Cone.
This is a cone.
Uh,
Oh, so you need to learn cone, you need to learn pyramid, you need to learn ball also lah. Right?
I think spear.
Yeah lah, spear is a ball. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Let's do this question first. Equation of the circle. Do you bring your graph paper? Very good. I think you leave probably like 3 graph papers here lah. So in case I might need you to draw graph. Yeah. So can you give me like 3, or you have 3 only?
No.
Okay, give me 2 lah. Give me 2 lah. So in case next time you forget, then you still have graph paper to do. Okay, thank you. So can you take out a piece of graph paper, then use a phone, just screenshot this without the answer. Just screenshot this without the answer, then you do this question. So let's not take any break, just okay. No answer, just the question. And you continue to do it. put your phone in front of you is very dangerous. Don't need to answer. Wow. So once you finish this, we'll talk about the pyramid, the door, and everything. Yes. Done?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so first just identify the 0 AB, so you just put it in, then you get okay, good, then you just get it. Okay, label X, Y. Okay, so what you are asked to do is okay, below or on top? Below, sorry. So find, okay, done. Draw the label the graph. Okay, x equals to, okay, so find the gradient of, okay, good, the gradient is 2. But they ask you to find the gradient of the line, so you need to use the, so how do you find the gradient? What's the formula? Can you still remember? Gradient
Y
formula?
1
Mm-hmm.
minus
Mm-hmm.
y2
Mm-hmm.
over x
Mm.
1.
Correct. Okay, very good. Okay, now what's the formula? Is the formula given for the volume of the ball or the surface of the ball? I think so.
Got one of the
Mm.
either pyramid or
Yeah,
something.
they give you, nah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they
But
give you.
one of them is not given.
Yeah, the sphere they give one. So over here, if you see, they say the diagram shows 4 identical. The radius of each sphere is 3 cm. Never mind. You just do this question without looking at it. I also want to test you. Like, formula is here. chung mày học quá. Nói chụp hình với kia. Ủa luôn anh. Actually, you just have to sub in the value. Not very difficult. Just wait. What's the formula? How come I cannot read your formula? What's the formula? 3 pi cube pi r cube. Wait. Okay. First thing first. I don't like the way you squeeze everything together. Can you just space them out and write it much bigger, so that you don't get confused by your own handwriting? You always have this problem. Yep, correct. Yep. This size is good. Okay. Wait, but they say the radius is 3, right? You see, the radius of each sphere is 3. The 4 is 4 ball or 4 sphere. Yeah, breastfeed. Okay.
This one.
Yeah. Why佢飲咩咧？
He need more because I need to.
一陣佢會完呢我哋嘅威啊咁樣啦。
佢食唔起嘅。
啊，60。哎呀，嗰啲嘅人咧，得幾啲實。
我到話以後呢，我哋都算呢個腳，即係等佢嗰啲佢個就冷卻啲影有影響咁樣，佢都你趕時間。
Okay. Just use your calculator and just get it. Just punch everything into your calculator and read it. So I think the instruction is what 3 significant figures, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
So you get it into 3 significant figures. So over here they want 1 ball lah, huh? If they want 4, you just times 4. Does it make sense? Does it make sense or not? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then what about the surface area? Continue to use the formula. Okay. Okay, one thing I want. Okay, actually, you just treat as F will do lah. But of course, I don't know what's your tradition. Maybe your teacher wants you to write more. Okay, so what if I give you a, you know, what's a hemisphere? Hemisphere means half. Okay, so half ball. What's the volume? Half of this one, right? Right. I don't need to count it. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Half ball, half the volume. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
It's just like one circle, right? half it, then you just times half, right?
Mm.
But now, if you look at the surface area, so when it comes to the surface area, when you have a half ball or hemisphere, just now your one ball, right? The surface area is 4 pi r square, right?
Yeah.
It's like this, right? Do I have a ball? I need to show you. Yeah, I have a ball. Okay, so let me just clean up a little. Okay, so a ball, this is the volume, right? You see, this is the volume. And then the surface area is outside here, right? Everything here, right? The
Yeah.
yellow color one, right? So what if now I half it, I half it, I half it. So it becomes this shape, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
So can I ask you, what's the surface area for this? Is it half of this 339?
Yeah.
Okay, you look. If you half of the if you half of that, right, the 339 actually is the outer one only. And your hemisphere, right, can you see here? Your hemisphere, how many surfaces you have? You have the outer one plus which one?
The inner.
No, there is no inner. Half means you, okay, you cut,
The top.
your top, correct, yes. So when they ask for half, right, what you do? You half the surface area of this, which give you this one, which give you this piece, right? And then you need to add with the top, which is a, what's this?
Circle.
Yes, this circle. Then how do you find the circle for area?
Pi.
What's the formula for circle?
Pi r square.
Yeah, pi r square. So for hemisphere, you need to half just now the one, 339 plus the
Oh.
top surface, which is pi r square, and the r in this case is
3.
3. Then for the volume, no need. For the volume, no need. For the surface area, you need. Understand? Okay, good. Next. What about the above question, which is can you try the above question, which is this 90? Actually, the formula all are given. The one is not given is, I think, most likely is the prism or cylinder. You don't even know what is not given. Then how are you going to memorize formulas? They're very funny, you know. And I want you to write the formula out, big and clear. Okay, so let's go through the formula with you. Area of circle pi r square. You understand, right? Then the curved surface area of a cone. You know what's the curved surface? Curved surface means this side, this one. But for a cone, right, there are two surfaces. This one plus the curved one plus the bottom. Yes. So the bottom is taken care by the area of the circle, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Then the curved surface is given by this pi r l. Which one is the L? The L here is actually the slanted. This is called the L. Okay? L is length. Length. So the length is actually 25. Okay? And then if you look at volume of a cone is half pi r square h. H is the height. height is the 24. Height must be what? Height must be 90 degree, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So in a way, can you draw this out? Can you draw this cone out? I mean, just sketch it out. And you need to draw it in your notebook. Draw it in your notebook. Because I need to memorize. I need to memorize, not the formula. I need to memorize which one is which. Okay, can you just sketch the cone out first? You know how to sketch a cone? Yeah. Yes, then give it a circle. You know. Yes, then dot. Yes. Okay? Then dot the R, dot the H, yeah. Okay, good. So what I need you to label is this. Like, ready? This sorry, this will be here. Sorry, yeah. No signature. I want this. Okay, good. This one 25 is your L. Okay, let me choose another color. I'm so sorry. Okay, this one is your L. Okay? You want to confuse yourself with it. This L is a small letter L. And it's called a slanted line. Can you put the L? Yeah. And then this 24, right, here, I think it's very clear cut already, right? Okay, it's the height. Do you know why is it the height? Because what?
Right angle.
Yes, because it's right angle. If it's not right angle, that's not the height. Okay? Yes. And then where is the radius? The radius is here. Are you clear? Are you clear now?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So they ask you the total surface area of this cone. So how many surface you have? Yeah, this is called your surface 1, which is called curved surface right now. Which is equal to pi RL. Yeah. So this is your second surface that you have, which is the circle. Which is, what's the formula? I asked you. Correct. So you just have to plug in a number into it. Does that make sense? Then after that you need to add it up. Then you get the total surface area. Then for the volume of the cone, can you see it's 1/3 pi r square h. So which h you choose? 24 or 25?
24.
Correct. Why 24?
Because that's the height.
Why that's the height?
Because of the right angle.
Correct. Okay. So similarly, I want you to get the. Did you note down the pyramid? No, not pyramid. Did you note down the prism? That one's not good. Did you note down the formula for prism?
Not yet.
Okay. Can you draw the cylinder out and the pyramid? I mean, and the prism out. And now you draw the cylinder. Yep. Yes, something like this. Yep. Good. Very good. Very good. Can you label the radius? Dotted line. Yes. Similarly lah. Just take this as a super. Yes. Yep. Label R. Yep. Make it more prominent, so that you can tell. Okay, that's the radius. Can you put a dot over there to signal that's the center of the circle? Good. Then which one is the height of the cylinder? This one, right? Can you just good. So the area is, how many area you have? How many? 3, yes. So this area is called the top area. No, do it. Erase. right again, top area. Oops. But of course, there must be a lid here. Sometimes they say open. Okay, top area. And this is called the what area? Side. Side. Right? Side. Right? I think the top and the bottom is the easiest. Why? Because it's pi r square. Right? Pi r square, pi r square. Right? Because it's a circle, right? So you still remember the side area last time? You still remember the side area? How do you find the area of this? The side area actually is a
Rectangle.
yeah, so you can actually write down side area is equal to a rectangle. So rectangle area is L times B, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, write down L times B. Okay, but in this case, right, L is your what's this?
Circle.
What of the circle? Your length here is what of the circle? Yep, circumference. So that's why your length is replaced just below. You can use the P, perimeter of the circle. Read so the perimeter of the circle is the length, right? This one is the breadth, right? This one is the breadth, right? But it's also the what's this?
The length.
Huh?
Okay.
What is this? You just compare.
Height.
Yes. So the breadth is the height of the. Yep. Yes. No. You join it the same level. You make sure you know what you are writing here. Space it out a little bit more. Space it out a lot more, not a little bit, a lot more, yes. So the breadth is actually the height of, you can see it. Right? It's the height of the then you can see like this one. This is the circumference, then this is the height, right? Can you see? Yeah, the height of the cylinder. Try not to memorize, try to like understand. When you understand, it's very easy to get it. Okay? So for the volume is, so this is for surface area. So the volume of cylinder so volume of cylinder, which is this one, V of cylinder is base area yes, times the height. So I'm going to draw a pyramid. No, not pyramid. How come I keep talking about prism? Okay? So, like I say, which one is for this one, there is a uniform layer. So volume of the prism is base area. So which one is the uniform layer area? How you cut? So like the uniform. How you cut? Like this way or this way? This way, right? Okay, good. So you cut it this way. You start to have triangles all the way, right?
Yeah.
So it's uniform. Uniform is the same. So therefore, your uniform layer area here in this case is because you cut it this way,
Yeah.
right? So this is where you start, this is where you end, right? So this will be the height. Does it make sense? Okay. So then if you need to find the uniform layer area, that means you need to find the area of the triangle in this case, right? Yeah, because you cut it this way, right? So therefore times the ratio. That's the model. Does it make sense? So for the surface area, how many surface you have? You just find it one by one.
3.
No lah, more than that. Okay, let's do it this way. A lot of students they missed out. So let's do it this way. This is called the front, and then you have the back, right?
Yeah. Then got the side.
Which side? You have the left side and the right side, right? This part, left. And then you have the right.
Yeah.
And then what else you have? You still have the base.
Yeah.
So you just need to find it out one by one. Okay? So for the front is very easy. So area of the what shape?
Triangle.
For the back is also
Triangle.
for the base, which is the shaded one, is in this case is a rectangle. Can you see?
Yeah.
For the right hand side is also a rectangle. Right? For the left hand side is also a rectangle. So you just use the formula L times H, L times H. But of course you need to choose the right L times H. So does it make sense? Easy to understand? Quite easy to understand, right? Not very hard. Okay? So try not to memorize. Okay? Try to visualize. Okay? Okay, so next week I will focus on the figures. Okay? And you are so this is the last revision materials you're going to have, or you're going to have more?
Yeah. I think so.
You're going to have more?
Yeah.
Can you ask your teachers to give you more? Okay? So if not, I will give you. I will focus on this one. Of course, I will focus on this one. And then I still haven't seen the similar triangle questions yet. Right? Don't have, right? Okay. Never mind. So I will try to give you. Because I see that your revision 1 material you have done very well, which is very good. So I focus on the weak points. Okay? Go back and memorize this because I'm going to test you next week on this. Okay? You have other questions for me? If not, then I can start picking up. So next week, like I say, come like 15 minutes earlier so that you can start earlier. Okay? Good. Hello. Yeah, if you want. Okay, take care.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, come. Did you bring your physical papers?
Yes.
Nice. Yep. Come.
Thank you.
Okay, get yourself ready.